Hi everybody, Bonnie here. Thank you for coming by to see what I'm up to today. I'm very sorry that I did not get a VEDA day 7 out. You know, really, I'm surprised that I got 6 days in a row because it's always a struggle trying to find time to record. And last night it was 11:15 at night and I finally had time to like sit down and think and record, and it was way too late at night. So VEDA day 8, oh my goodness, you guys, this morning when I got up it was 8 degrees. I only remember that because today is the 8th of April, but 8 degrees. We got about 7 to 8 inches of snow yesterday, which, happy spring. Yeah, anyway, it's a warm, balmy 21 degrees right now, so things are looking up. I have just been working on this bunny. I've made 19 of them so far, and I have 15 that I need to put the faces on, so I thought we'll do kind of a crochet and chat, kind of a put a face on and chat, I guess. Today, if you hear noises, which you probably will, I am sitting underneath, like upstairs is Lydia's room, and she's been cleaning, and the girls are up there, so you might hear some random bangs or whatever, but it is what it is, and yeah, it's just the girls. So I'm gonna put a face on this guy. I'm using this yarn here, which I think is a Walmart cotton. Hopefully I can get most of these faces done. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take to put all the faces on. I timed myself making this little blue guy. He's the last one that I made, and it took me 35 minutes to make it and to sew the ears on. So not too bad. 35 minutes, could say like 40 minutes, I guess, as long as all goes well with putting the face on. You know, sometimes I get so like much of a perfectionist that I keep redoing the eyes and redoing the eyes. And I'm just doing a very simple, straight little eyes for the bunnies. I don't know, sometimes simple is better. Oh, this is crooked now. See? I don't know. So yeah, that eye, this one, I came down and I only did two like embroiders. Oh, I stuck the yarn, like the needle, right through the yarn. I hate it when I do that. Oh my goodness, and then I pulled it too tight. Look at the little the tiny eye. I'm gonna start all over again. Hopefully we'll get maybe 2 or 3 of these done without, okay, so then we start over again. Thread of a needle right here. Pepper is on the couch. She's our big gray cat. She's living her best life over there. So if you see me glance that way, I'm just looking at Pepper. Okay, let's get this eye going again. I've got this one here that I already did the face on, and I'm kind of looking at it for placement. I'm not sure if those are a little too thick. I think that was 4 times that I went, but I don't want it to be too thin because then it doesn't look right either. This is harder than I thought, trying to embroider a face and talk at the same time, because I know I definitely wouldn't be able to make the bunny and talk at the same time because I count almost every row, especially with the blanket yarn, because you know, the stitches, you can see them but not as easy as you could in acrylic. What am I doing? Did I mess up again? These are for little kids, and I don't want them to have like freaky hollow eyes, you know. I'm not going for that look. Just going for simple eyes, not safety eyes. And hopefully I don't mess this up again. It's always the second eye, you know? I can get that first one done pretty good. And then, for some reason, the second one is like not straight. Ooh, I did a kind of a good job, I guess. Let's see here. I know once I get going and I do a bunch of faces, it'll be really easy. I won't even think about it. Yesterday was just a weird day. Just totally out of routine, and just, I don't know. It wasn't a bad day or anything. It was just weird and different. So yeah, I felt so bad not having a video up because I really wanted to be able to do VEDA every single day and not miss any, and I only lasted 6 days. I don't know, like the muzzle part is not straight. The eyes, like that second eye, this eye that I did, I'm putting this blue one down and I'm gonna get another bunny. Let's do a gray one. Okay, I don't want to poke, I do not want to poke my needle into the chair. That would not be good. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, I got this. I hope. You know what I should do? I should get my pins and put pins in place and then embroider with those pins instead of trying to freehand it. The first eye is going well. The first eye looks pretty good. It's nice and straight. This one I think is looking really good. Okay, now I am 2 stitches over from the arm. You know what? I'm gonna go to the top of the eye this time instead of going from the bottom, like going from the bottom of the eye up. That might be what's messing me up here. So we got one eye that looks really, really good. Looks really, really good. I like that eye. Let's see if I can show you guys. Of course not. Let's see. This side? Maybe? Maybe? I still haven't found the 2 pieces of the hexagon card, the 2 sides. Haven't found those yet. Today, I was going nuts. I was so mad at myself because I had bought this game for my nephew called Hoot or Toot. It's like an owl and it's like it hoots or toots. And I bought it over a month ago because I knew it was perfect. And I put it away, and I put it away in a good spot because I didn't want to lose it. And I didn't want, you know, to get broken or whatever. And I couldn't find it. I was looking and looking and looking like for an hour. I re-looked in places where I thought I would have put it, and I could not remember where I put it away to keep it safe. I kept it safe for myself. I couldn't even find it. And I was getting really, really frustrated. And I decided that the next time I do that, I take anything that I'm going to put up or put away that I want to keep track of, that I don't want to get lost or that I don't want it to get ruined. I'm going to make a note in my phone that says where I put it. Or I will take a picture. I'll probably do that. I'll take a picture of it so that I can tell where it is in the house. So I was getting really, really frustrated, and Briella was like, take a break. She's like, you need to just take a break and then you'll find it. And I'm like, yeah. So I went to the bathroom. And when I'm in there, I'm like, oh, it's in the suitcase. Like epiphany in the bathroom. And it was in my suitcase because we were going to travel and give it to him in person, but that's just not going to happen. So I found it, and I was very happy because I was about to go to the store and buy another one because I need to get the package in the mail. But I found it in my suitcase. And there was another book in there, but I'm not going to be able to book yet in my suitcase also. So I think that will now be the spot where I keep things for my sister and her family. Will just be in my suitcase because it's safe in there. It's all zipped up and all in one spot. I just need to take a picture of everything and remember that it's in there. Okay, I think these eyes are looking pretty good. Now I just need to go in for the nose. And sometimes I flip it upside down so that I can get the nose good. eyes. The eyes look good. The eyes look nice and even and straight. Okay, now I'm not gonna mess up the nose. I hope not. Okay. I did 4, I don't know, stitches, I guess. I want to say embroideries, but I know that's not the right term. I did 4 of those stitches, I guess, for the eyes and 2 for the nose. And, ooh, did I do it good? Did I? I want these all to look uniform because they are going, the majority of them, to the same person that ordered them. And then I'm making a few extra for family. Let's see, what am I doing? Then I need to come right here. All right, you guys, I might have it. Bolt is scratching on the cat tree. Yes. Oh, I did it. Well, I have to take care of this, but now I just need to make this phase 14 more times. Great. All right, I'm gonna put the needle up there because we don't want to lose the needle, you know. Gotta knot this a couple times. I'm watching Bolt. She was just looking at Pepper that's sleeping. Pepper is the queen cat. Bolt knows to leave her alone most of the time. They don't like get into fights or anything like that, though. Pepper just murs at her. And Bolt knows then, hey, I need to leave Pepper alone. I didn't think about my yarn scraps, so I'm just going to throw them on the floor and then I'll pick them up when I'm done recording. Okay. This is taking longer than I thought. I don't even know what time it is because from where I'm sitting, I can't see the clock. The clock is on the same wall as the crate, and the dresser is so high that I can't see the clock on the wall, and I can't see the time on my phone. I should put my watch on, I guess. Oh, am I gonna have to get, sometimes I get the pliers when I can't pull the needle out. And I'm also notorious for putting hand cream on right before I'm gonna sew faces, and then the needle is slippery. But my hand just gets so dry from crocheting that I'm like, oh, I should put lotion on, and then I remember, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, so yeah, oh, that's really, really cute. We got one done. One done. Put it over here. Put it up there so you guys can see it. This one is vanilla. This one is vanilla. I'm not sure if these are going to go to the daycare kids because obviously it's white and she might not want it. But it's very pretty, and I gave it a pink tail, and it's really screwing with the lights. There we go. Oh, we got a piece of orange fuzzy because I do have an orange bunny, and it's got a little pink tail. I'm gonna have to edit this because it's like glowing. If I hold it back, you can kind of tell it's vanilla. I do have a white one. I have a white one. I have a vanilla one. You can kind of tell. I just wanted to see what they look like. Can I give them both pink tails? You know, I should put the scissors over here since I'm right-handed. I almost dropped the bunny. That would be the smart thing to do. Let's hope I can do that again. Let's see if I can do it again. All right. Oh, I gotta thread my needle again. I wasn't watching. But I like 4 times, and I'm pulling it a little bit taut, but not tight. Just a little bit. So, you know what I'm excited to do, which is kind of far down on my to-do list because of other projects, but it's that dinosaur that was on my crochet cart. I really want to look for that pattern and make another one of those. I think it would be cute in blanket yarn. I'm on a blanket yarn kick now. I do want to make one of these bunnies in chenille and throw it in the washing machine a couple of times just to see what happens, because I don't want to make plushies out of the chenille yarns if the yarn's not going to hold up, like it didn't hold up with the velvet yarn, you know. And I don't think I've washed any chenille yarn. I've washed a lot of yarns. Finally know how to wash latte cake yarn. A couple of years ago I made, oh, was it a hat or a scarf or something, latte cake, and it matted up so bad. It just ruined it, and then I was afraid to use latte cake yarn for a while until I just washed it and I didn't put it in the dryer, and then it was just fine. So yeah, I really like scarves out of latte cake. It's so soft. I was just thinking maybe we'll be out of scarf season pretty soon, but probably not. I like the winter. Like, I like the winter, don't get me wrong. It's just I really miss wearing my sandals and being able to just put my sandals on and just go out of the house and not have to get my coat and my boots and all of that. And the sand, because we sand our porch. Nick sands it like really good, maybe even too good, and it just tracks in. It's like everywhere. Vacuum a ton. Okay, 3, and then I need one more. Guys, I might have it down. I'm gonna turn it upside down to do the nose. I really like embroidery. I used to embroider a lot, like pillowcases and stuff. I should get back into that. How many rows did I go down? 2 rows. Okay. Okay, here we go. One more stitch after this. I just need to center it. And we might have success again. Success, even though you can't see it because the color is gonna just like be really blown out when I come closer. Yeah, it is. Here we go. Kind of fuzzy. Oh, I have to do dinner. And one of the girls has a group that they go to tonight, so I have to do that. It meets about 20 minutes away. I just wish I could stay home and crochet all the time. That looks really cute. I like that vanilla color. Okay. Let's do a bright one. Let's do yellow. This one turned out pretty cute. It's like a mustardy color. It's what it's reminding me of. So let's see if I can get this one done and not mess up or have to tear out the face. But first I need to find the end of the yarn. Just when I think I've got it all together, I do not have anything together. I'm gonna ask what I call the wiretap, what time it is. So if you have one, I'm sorry if when I say this, yours goes off. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 4:20 p.m.
4:20. Oh, we have to leave here at like 6:10. What am I gonna have for dinner? I wanted to make baked mac and cheese in the oven and these meatballs that are so good. They're like, well, they're fake meatballs, but they have brown sugar and cranberry sauce and chili sauce. Like you bake the sauce on the stove and then you pour it over and then over the meatballs and then you bake the meatballs. But I don't think I have time for that. That eye looks pretty good, but I came out the wrong. I shouldn't have come out right there because I need to go over to the other eye and I wasn't paying attention. Okay, is this the right one to pull? No. Which one is the right? I'm like putting it in the light to see if I can tell which one is the right one. Nope, not that one. That's the beginning string. I just like made it really bad. Now it's got a huge eye. Maybe this one will just have 5. But I don't want it to look like... No one's going to know but me and you guys. If I go in the kitchen right now, I can still make the meatballs and the mac and cheese, but then I have to stop crocheting and I won't be able to get this video up. You ever feel like you're moving in slow motion? So that's what it feels like right now. Like I'm just moving in slow motion. Oh, it's too fat on the other side. Oh my gosh. Wow, this might just be, it might work, it might work. I just don't want it to have like really dark soulless eyes, you know what I mean? But putting on the white reflection or the whites of the eyes like on the sides, it's not gonna stay because these will get played with a lot and they'll be thrown in the wash machine and stuff, and that white piece of yarn will lose its placement, and yeah, I don't want that to happen. So I'm just not putting white in the eyes. This is almost working. What do you think? Looks good from far away. Let's get it close up. Not too bad. I mean, it looks better in person actually. The blanket yarn's being weird. It looks good. Wow, I've got 3 done. 36 minutes it says I've been recording. Wow. I'm not sure how long this will not be 36 minutes for sure. We've got 3 done. 12 more to go. Got this one. This one's pretty. Maybe I could move the camera and try to show you what I'm doing with a face. Let's see if that'll work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Not here anyway. The way that I've got my phone set up, so sorry about that. Come through and go to the top where I want it to be. I'm going 2 rows from the top of the little arm. That's where I'm making the stitch. Let's see. 2 rows. It is, at least it is kind of comfortable here in this chair. I can see myself crocheting here when I get my crochet cart cleaned off, and then I can just have all my supplies just wheel it right over here. I don't want to do the second shelf yet. I really don't want to do the top. The top is a mess, but it needs to be done. I haven't put anything on the bottom yet. Just right now it has the dinosaur and that orange jack-o'-lantern bag full of velvet yarn. That's all that's on the bottom. So that's good. I still need to put my safety eyes in that empty blue container, but most of my safety eyes are on the second shelf on that crochet cart. So one of these days. I mean, I want to do that pretty soon. I have one perfect eye. Just gonna do the other one. This one's little mouth or muzzle nose thingy turned out really good. I'm knotting it 4 times before I hide the knot. You know, I have like this orange chicken. It's not chicken, not chicken we call it. And rice. I could make that. That wouldn't take too long. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay. We got to the green one. We got a fuzzy right by his nose. It's got a little booger. Okay. Not bad. I wish the blanket yarn though didn't like go over the eye. You know what I mean? I have in the past trimmed it, and sometimes that doesn't really work out. So this guy's got a little white tail. Yay! Number 4. 11 more to go. I don't have time. I've got to make dinner now. Yes. I wish I could do one more. I'm going to ask Wiretap again what time it is. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 4:37 p.m.
4:37. I guess I could do one more. Let's do one more. I really want to see what the black eye will look like in this one right here. This is like a chocolate bunny. Ooh, it's not that color in person. It's more of a warmer brown, kind of more like this. Yeah. I hope the black yarn, the face will show up okay on it. And then I'll have to go. I'll have to make dinner. And then do dishes. And then be the mom taxi and then come home. I'm really tired of my pajamas on and edit this. Ugh. That's like my goal every day is like, when can I put my pajamas on? Don't have to leave the house after I do that. Okay. Well, let's get this one going. This yarn is a little more, it's a little more stiff than, I think the gray was baby blanket yarn, and this is just the regular blanket yarn. And that yellow one that I did is the Brights yarn. I didn't hear anybody scream or cry, so that crash, everything's fine. But the Brights is a little bit softer too than this. It's not as, I was gonna say it's not as bad, but it's not as like stiff. I don't know what the right word would be. Than the old Bernat blanket. If you guys remember, they changed it just a little bit, so it's a little softer. This one's more of a challenge to get in there. This bunny is a little bit taller also than the other ones, than the Bernat baby blanket. No, don't mess up. Okay, here's this one. Obviously I gotta hide the knot, but that's not what it looks like in real person. That is not at all what it looks like. It looks like kind of like this. Is that too dark? You can see that it's got a face. I don't want to do like a pink nose because it'll just glow, you know? Yeah, it's okay. I gave this one the vanilla color of tail too, I think. I don't think that's white. Yeah. So just need to knot this. There. Well, that one's finished. Wait, there's black fuzzies everywhere. Okay. There we go. Got 5 little bunnies that are totally done. That I can't hold all at once because I can't. Okay. I still have 10 more? Yeah. Still have 10 more. 10 more to put faces on. Why am I even trying to hold these, you guys? Why am I even trying? So thank you for sticking around if you are still here for today's video. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.